Welcome back, everybody. I just made a really yummy banana nut bread that is pretty healthy version of it, and I'd like to share the recipe with you guys. So if you guys are ready to make something great for the fall and or for Thanksgiving time, this will be the video to watch. So let's get started. First, we're going to get started with our flour, our dry ingredients. So here I have, I didn't level it off, but this is a 1.5 cups of just regular bread flour. Any flour will do. I prefer regular flours to gluten-free flours, but do whatever you need to. So to this, I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of baking powder and 1 teaspoon of baking soda. And then I'm going to add 1/2 teaspoon of salt. So I'm going to go ahead and mix this up real quick together. And I like to add cinnamon to my banana nut bread. So I'm going to add 3 teaspoons. I like a lot of cinnamon. You can use as much as you like, or you can omit it altogether. So I'm going to stir that up a little bit. This is a super easy, quick recipe. I currently have my oven on 350 degrees preheating, and I got a regular loaf pan and I sprayed it with a little bit of non-cooking spray. So we have all of our dry ingredients here. Now we're going to do our wet ingredients. And I have 3 ripe bananas here. And when I used to make healthy banana breads before, I mean, it depends on how sweet you want it. So I know that normally I wouldn't put any sweetener, but this last banana bread that I made, I put a little bit of brown sugar and it made it so much better. So I mean, I would use the brown sugar. So we have 3 bananas here. I don't really know why I'm doing that, because it's fun, I guess, because I just kind of have to throw these in and mash them up. So go ahead and use our potato masher. And normally I use bananas that are even browner than that, but I don't have any right now. So these are still very sweet. They're just not as ripe as I normally use. So I'm going to smash these up pretty good, because I personally don't like big chunks of banana in my banana bread, but I know some people do, so you do you. Okay, so to this I have 2 flax eggs actually. I have 2 tablespoons of ground flax here to 4 tablespoons of water, and I just I mix it up and let it sit. So now it's kind of consistency of an egg. So I'm going to throw that in there, and I'm going to throw in a teaspoon of apple cider vinegar. And now I'm going to add 1/4 cup of brown sugar unpacked. So get this mixed up in there. And we can add this mixture to our dry mixture. And it already smells so good. Also, I have tried recipes with applesauce. I don't like it. I don't like applesauce in my things that I've learned in my baked goods. So I kind of just threw this together with just random measurements, and it turned out perfect. So now this is my recipe that I use. So here's our dry ingredients. I'm going to stick in 1/4 cup of walnuts, and my wet ingredients. And just mix this all together until it's well combined. So I have it all mixed in there. Now we can just transfer this to our loaf pan. Super easy. So here's my loaf pan that has been greased. And we're just gonna stick this in there. My oven is already preheated. It's at 350 right now. So I'm gonna go and stick this in there for anywhere, depending on your oven, anywhere from 50 minutes to about 65 minutes. I'm gonna go for an hour. And I will be back when this is finished. Okay, so I took my bread out of the oven. I have been letting it sit and cool. And that is what it looks like. It comes out so perfect, it excites me. So let's cut it open. I'll show you how I like to eat it. So I'm gonna cut a slice here. Oh, so perfect. Look. Now, I like to get this raw almond butter, the one that I like to use for my homemade almond milk, and put a little bit on here. So sometimes I'll have a slice of this with some almond butter and my coffee in the morning, and that's my breakfast. Doesn't that look so good? It comes out so perfect. Taste. That is such a good recipe, you guys. I played around with this recipe for such a long time. I probably made at least 7 different loaves, if not 10, trying to figure out a good vegan substitute for banana nut bread, and this one comes out perfect. This is the second time. It's absolutely perfect again. You guys have to try this. I know I had a lot of people asking for the recipe, so now you guys have it, but this bread is super moist, completely cooked. That's one of the problems I was having too, was maybe taking it out too soon or something. This actually stayed in for 65 minutes and it's perfect. So I hope you guys liked today's video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, give me a like, and hit that notification bell for more videos like this, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.